first impressions on these three new cubes. First, we have the ShengShou 1 4x4, the big Qiyi 6.8 centimeter sail, and the big ShengShou Legend 7 centimeter. First, let's go on to the ShengShou Legend. The feel is similar to that of the ShengShou Legend when you first get it, except for less sandy. And also, you can see the tensions are very tight. The feel is pretty similar to that of the ShengShou, and it performs probably similarly out of the box. The only problem I have right now is definitely that it's too tight, which does affect corner cutting a lot. But overall, it's an okay cube. Now, this one I really like. The feel is pretty good, pretty buttery. The tensions are a lot looser and better. You can easily cut 45, a little bit more than a half piece reverse. And actually, I really like this because I feel like I have a little bit larger hands and a little bit more fat fingers, which makes it a little bit harder to do a little bit smaller moves. And to have this cube is actually really something quite fun to do. Sorry, I just messed it up and I'm spouting words even though I don't know what I'm saying because, yeah, oh my gosh. Wow, this is just a failure. Oh, there it is. Anyways, so yeah, it's a really good cube. You can see it's just the standard mechanism. My camera go focus, aka my phone. And it feels really good. I would recommend this for $9.50 on the cubicle.us. Why not try it out? Yeah, well, if you can put the pieces back. There we go. Okay, and then finally the ShengShou Wind 4x4. It's a lot like the old ShengShous, if I have one somewhere. Sorry if the camera gets shaky for a second. Where's my ShengShou? Felix. So here's a ShengShou V5. You can see that they are the same size. I believe this was 62, I think. And this is my foreign mod one, so it actually performs pretty great. But one of the problems that these had was, of course, the middle layers. They turned terribly. And on this cube, that's weird. Haven't had that happen yet. Anyways, on this cube, it actually performs pretty good. The middle layers aren't terrible. And you can pretty easily do H-perm, the parity alg. Still needs a little bit of work, but that could be just the tensioning problem or the lubrication problem because this is out of the box. And the feel is pretty smooth. It's not as clicky. It feels like it's a little bit softer plastic. The ALRs perform pretty nice, although there is a little bit of lockups on reverse corner cutting is what I'm feeling. And forward corner cutting, anything more than a cube doesn't work, but reverse corner cutting actually is pretty on par with today's good cubes. Just a quick demonstration of corner cutting. Yeah, it feels pretty good actually. I really like this cube. You can see that, of course, the shades are the Moyu. And see if I can show you the internals. Maybe a comparison would be best. Not a whole lot of difference, actually, if I may say. Looks a little bit smaller, like the mechanism takes up less space inside the cube. Centers, let's compare these. I think I remember there's a huge difference in these. Yeah, you can see there that they got the little hook. Yeah, and then the inside there, I don't know if you can see that. Looks like we have bigger internals. Like the smaller internal pieces are actually a lot larger. I'm trying to use the glare to try and show you. Which means maybe we can do some internal Consta mods in here to make it even better. So that's quite interesting. It performs pretty good. I actually would consider it definitely good 4x4 for beginners. It feels stable. It's not going to pop. And I actually really like the feel. It kind of matches the turning style that I like, which is pretty fast. Which this cube actually... Oh, geez, camera. Can you focus? Maybe? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it turns pretty nicely. I would recommend this to people who want to expand their collection. But if you have something like the Yushim Blue, the Mini Moyu, Cyclone Boys, Kung Fu, you don't need this cube. Also, Look at this. I accidentally changed out the springs with something that were wrong, so now it's overly fast, and the corner cutting is terrible. Still pretty fun though. So yeah, those were these 3 cubes. I might as well show for the second the other cubes I have, which is the Kung Fu 2x2 or whatever. Feels pretty good. I actually like it, and I may use it as my main. And then the X-Men Galaxy. Pretty good as well. Like other people have said, soft plastic, good feel. The ridges aren't too big, but they pick up quite well. Which contrasts a bit to my ShengShou, which is my current main, or was my current main, which was really clicky, harder plastic, really loose, jelly. This one feels very stable. Quite good corner cutting, quite good grip as well. Anyways, don't know why I showed you those when these were the main focus, but that was my first look, which was terrible. But you know, I'm new to making reviews. I mean, look at the lighting; it's pretty bad, and the same with the audio. I will fix that eventually if I get more subscribers or views. Then I definitely try and make better quality for people to actually view this in better quality, and I will probably make pre-written reviews to make this just a little bit more smoother and to make everything a little bit better for the viewer. So if you want me to continue doing these, give a like, subscribe, I guess, and buy one of these cubes because they're good.